All right. Hello. Um, in this progress report video, we will be discussing all developments we had this week and all the things we discussed. So, our game is Farm Frenzy, and we are basically implementing a farm game where we will be uh, growing some animals, and then we'll be feeding them, and then we'll be using their produces and then selling them into the market to earn some money. And basically, the game is implemented through object oriented programming, and it will be written in C++. And uh, you the user will basically have a start screen, and after pressing the start button, they will enter the main game playing screen where they can click on the screen, and then that through that we will create objects of animals. And then the user will have to take care of them animals by feeding them grass. And then after some time intervals, the animals will be producing their respective products, and then the user will be collecting it and then giving it to the truck, and the truck will be taking the produces to the market, and and then the user will in turn earn some money. So the game will have very engaging graphics. It will be a very easy to follow game, as we will have a little tutorial for the players on how to play the game. There will be an instruction manual. The There will be an inventory system where the player will be keeping all the resources that he or she will have. That could be money, that could be whatever food product the animals have produced. And then uske baad, the there would also be a scoring system for the player considering how well he or she is playing. So basically, every animal will have a lifespan. जिसके अंदर the user have to give them the food, and if the user is unable to do that, तो फिर the animal will eventually die. So basically, in the game, you have to create animals. Then आपको you have to take care of them के before the time runs out. They're fed, and then फिर उनको जो produces हैं वो आपको use करके और पैसे कमाने, and then using that money you can have more animals. So basically, that's how you will grow your farm business. So in this week, when we were discussing our game and we were considering what to add in the game, uh, the main thing we had to think of and we had to finalize were what were the classes that we're going to use. So first of all, to हमने for we decided on having an animal class, which will be an abstract class, and then उससे inherited we will have all the other animal classes. सो बेसिक एब्स्ट्रैक्ट क्लास होगी एनिमल की, जिसमें हम एनिमल्स के जो भी एट्रीब्यूट्स हैं उनके क्रिएशन है, डिस्प्ले फंक्शंस हैं, वो क्रिएट कर रहे होंगे वर्चुअल वाइड फंक्शंस. और फिर उसकी इनहेरिटेड जितनी एनिमल्स हैं उनकी क्लासेस क्रिएट होंगी, जैसे काओ, चिकन, शीप, लामा, पिग. एंड देन ऑल दीज रिस्पेक्टिव एनिमल्स विल हैव देयर रिस्पेक्टिव डिफरेंट फूड या प्रोड्यूसेस जो वो जनरेट करेंगे. फिर इसी के कॉन्सिक्वेंटली वी विल हैव अनदर एब्स्ट्रैक्ट क्लास ऑफ द फूड. वो फूड की क्लास जो है उसकी भी फर्दर इनहेरिटेड क्लासेस होंगी ऑफ मिल्क, वुल, एग्स और मीट की. तो यहाँ पे भी फूड हमारी एक वर्चुअल एब्स्ट्रैक्ट क्लास होगी, और इसके जो एट्रीब्यूट्स होंगे वो प्राइस और क्वांटिटी होगा, और यही प्राइस और क्वांटिटी फॉर ईच ऑफ दीज प्रोड्यूसेस वुड बी डिफरेंट, जो कि हम इनकी क्लासेस में डिफाइन करेंगे. उसके अलावा हमारे पास एक क्लास होगी मनी की, जिसमें वी विल बी कीपिंग टैब्स ऑफ कितना मनी वी हैव अर्न थ्रू सेलिंग वट एवर प्रोड्यूसेस जो हमारे एनिमल ने हम दिए, हमने ट्रक में कितनी लोड कर पाए हैं. अलग से एक क्लास होगी ट्रक की, जिसमें हम टैब्स रख रहे होंगे कि हम कितना पर टाइम ट्रक में लोड कर सकते हैं, उसकी कितनी लिमिट है, क्या क्या सामान उसमें गया है. उसी हिसाब से फिर हमारी मनी की क्लास पे अपडेट हो रही होगी, जितना ट्रक में जो जो सामान जा रहा होगा. फिर एक हमारी होगी मेन फार्म फ्रेंजी की क्लास, जहाँ पे हम सारे ऑब्जेक्ट्स क्रिएट कर रहे होंगे, जहाँ पे डायनामिकली ये ऑब्जेक्ट क्रिएशन वाले फंक्शंस कॉल हो रहे होंगे, और जो है वो एक ओवरऑल लाइक विल बी द गेम प्ले विल बी डिसाइडेड देयर. इसके अलावा हमारी सब क्लासेस और क्रिएट होती रहेंगी एस वी विल लाइक कंटिन्यू मेकिंग दिस गेम. और जो है वो now over to the rest of my teammates to describe and tell what other progress we have made this week.
Hi guys, this is Malika, and we are creating this project called Farm Frenzy, and this is a game where you can do your own farming. So basically, in this week's progress, we have been able to create the main screen where there's a play button. We will be adding more buttons like instruction buttons, just say you can see the instructions and how to play the game and rules and stuff. And we will be adding another button of quitting the game, so where you can exit and it stops. So सबसे पहले we have used Homework 4's basic game CPP and main files, where we are generating the object on screen and getting the so here, so the earlier the screen width was at 1600. I've changed it to 741 and 322 over here, screen width and height. So this is our screen width and height. These are pointers which are generated, and this is the pointer which goes to the file where we are getting the coordinates from, right? So ये वहाँ से हो जाएगा, and then these are the functions. Game CPP में भी this is what's happening. So this is the code we are generating. We're loading the media. So here is our grass.png, where I am generating the grass. Basically, in this week's progress, we have been able to play the button and generate grass on click. तो जब भी यूज़र क्लिक करेगा स्क्रीन के ऊपर, जब गेम स्टार्ट हो जाएगी, तो it will be able to grass it will be able to create grass on screen, जिसकी वजह से जो chickens हैं या जो भी farm animals हैं will feed off of the grass to further give eggs and stuff. तो ये वाली वो है. यहाँ पे हमने सबसे पहले जो है वो start screen load करवा दी है using this function, and then we're destroying everything, and here we are giving when the game is running. तो सबसे पहले start screen हमारी present हो रही होगी, which I will show you in shortly by running the game. And we have gotten the mouse state कि जहाँ पे भी mouse click हो, you get the location using the SDL get mouse state. And if the mouse state is greater than 291, the X location of the mouse is this, greater than 291 and less than 468, and these are dimensions, and the Y goes from 248 to 299, which is the dimension for the play button. So if the user clicks on the play button, only then it will switch from the main screen to the start screen, which is the farm, right? So I can show you, this is the progress for this so far. So our main thing is happening in Farm Frenzy. So यहाँ पे जो functions हैं वो draw objects के हैं और create objects के हैं. तो Farm Frenzy में basically grass भी हमारे create हो रही है. तो whenever you're in the when you've entered the farm, after clicking the play button, it will go and it will show you the grass. I am still yet to find the output grass को हम एक list में push कर रहे हैं, which you can see right here. I do have to change this over here, तो जब हमारी start screen वो रही होगी, and then else this is only happening if the mouse is clicked on the play button, and if I uncomment this, it will also give me the grass. But right now I will just show you without it. So we can just create, and this is our Farm Frenzy. This is the screen. If I click here, nothing happens. Clicking here, nothing happens. But if I click on the start button, it switches, and this is our farm where it will start working, right? Similarly, अगर मैं इसको uncomment करती हूँ, तो मैं जहाँ भी click करूँगी, मेरे grass वाले objects भी create होने शुरू हो जाएंगे. Please save it. And here, if I click on the start screen, it will also give me grasses of the click. I am yet to find a better PNG file of the grass, but this is how you create it. And the rectangle will also be smaller, and when the chicken will feed.
Alright, so our agenda for next week is going to be implementing all of these animal and food classes. So in the animal classes, we will be implementing all of these animals, किस तरह उनको draw करना है screen पे with respect to the click, or also we would also be implementing किस तरह how the food will appear and how to connect each of the produces with the respective animals. So that is on our agenda for next week. and we will also try to see कि at like माउस क्लिक पे किस तरह स्पेसिफाई करना है कि कौन से वाले माउस क्लिक पे कौन से वाले एनिमल को अपीयर होना है स्क्रीन पे. So yes, that is it. Thank you.